coaches of New South Wales looking forward to this race. 3 in the New South Wales crew under 23, which won yesterday. They won by 4 seconds from Adelaide. So a number of the rowers here competed in an older age group yesterday. The battle to get underway, and here we go, the Interstate Men's Youth Cup, the Noel F. Wilkinson Trophy. New South Wales won this event last year, with South Australia in lane 2, Victoria in 3, Western Australia in 4, lane 5 Queensland, lane 6 Tasmania, and in lane 7 New South Wales, and going along nicely there, far side of the course it is South Australia in lane 2, centre of the course in lane 4 Western Australia, and in lane 6 it is Tasmania.
It's going to be a great race. It's a real stepping stone for these younger athletes coming through into the elite ranks. And of course, gold medal age at the Olympic Games is around 30 years of age. These guys, under 21, so they're early in their careers, but they're big, strong fellas. And, you know, it's a great race developing here with, you know, South Australia on terms with WA, Tasmania and New South Wales this side of the course.
Gee, the surprise here is the slow start by Queensland. They're well back in 5th position. Far side of the course, South Australia in lane 2. Are currently leading narrowly. Queensland are well back at the moment, and Queensland are one of the favourites going into this race. It is still South Australia leading by probably a canvas at this stage. Western Australia in lane 4, and in lane 7 it is New South Wales, the defending champions of New South Wales. I might add too that I've got a number of junior representatives in their crew that are really on the verge of something special. New South Wales just moving ahead there by canvas. Far side of the course it is South Australia in lane 2, lane 4 Western Australia. It's New South Wales combination pushing it through 500 metres, and they now lead by a quarter of a boat length. In second place Western Australia, and it is South Australia splitting back into 3rd position.
That's a great indication of how this race is going to develop. You know, in the 8-oared races, usually if you've got to lead early, it's a very good asset to have on board. So New South Wales, they've taken a good, handy quarter of a length coming through the 600-metre mark. We can see the big bike telephone of coaches and supporters over there. That is New South Wales just pushing away, stroke by stroke by stroke.
And Jonathan Rundle and Nick Wigley in the New South Wales crew, along with the Cox from Goulas. They were in the 2012 crew which won this race. They now lead by 3/4 of a boat length. In second place, South Australia vying at the moment, Western Australia and South Australia for 2nd position. But out in front, they lead by a quarter of a boat length now. Combination in lane 2 from South Australia, just making a little bit of an indent here. In lane 4, it is Western Australia. In lane 7, though, New South Wales still leading. They lead by half a boat length. Crew on the far side of the course going past there. You can see them past Western Australia, but still out in front. It is this very strong combination from New South Wales. If anything, getting into their rhythm nicely here, Peter, and they look pretty comfortable.
They do. They've settled down through after the first 500. They're, you know, reaching out. The ratings come down a bit across all boats, but New South Wales, in dropping into that middle 1,000 metres of the 2,000-metre journey, they're actually pushing away. So slight head breeze conditions up there coming into the 1,000-metre mark, but they've extended their lead from a quarter length to a full length with clear water.
New South Wales in 1st place. They lead by 3 seconds from South Australia and Western Australia, Tasmania and then Queensland. That is the big surprise. But out in front, leading by a boat length, is still New South Wales. We just see a little bit of a glance across there. Jonathan Rundle, who was in the under-23s yesterday, just looking across, realising the challenge coming on the far side of the course from South Australia. And it's interesting because you've got South Australia on one side of the course in lane 2 and New South Wales in lane 7 on the other. And it's possible they may not be aware of where each other is unless they look across, as we see another glance there from the bow seat of New South Wales. Harry Foxton back there, just looking across, realising the challenge is coming from South Australia. In the middle of the course, it's Western Australia, but out in front, leading by 3/4 of a boat length. This is going to be an exciting finish because you can imagine that South Australia and also the crew from Western Australia will come home strongly, but it is still New South Wales out in front.
New South Wales in the yellow boat. That's an MTACA maker boat from Germany. The other crew's rowing in white. Sykes boats from Geelong, Australia. That's New South Wales just maintaining this lead they've taken. They'll be starting to feel the pressure in this 3rd 500. And the last 500, it's all about hanging on and maintaining that margin if you've got one.
Interesting to note too, in the Western Australian boat, currently in 3rd position, Nicholas Pearson. Only been rowing for a short time. Talent ID. Tough initiation for him. 500 metres to go. New South Wales out in front. They're dominating this race now. And Western Australia just moving into 2nd place, just ahead of South Australia. And in 3rd it is Victoria. Race on for the minor placings. Well back in the field is Queensland and also Tasmania. But it is still New South Wales out in front. They've extended their lead, if anything, far side course, South Australia and Western Australia vying for second position. It is still this New South Wales combination. The exciting race could be for second and third between South Australia and Western Australia. You can see the Cox there for New South Wales. Frank Goulas just yelling out instructions to his crew. Strong combination, Wheatley in the stroke seat, and then pushing away. South Australia in second place, Western Australia in third. They've got a great contest going. Well out in front though, it is New South Wales. The blue of New South Wales, well out in front, and they lead by a full boat length in second place. It is still South Australia, Western Australia vying for the second position. They're currently in third. And New South Wales, you can just see Foxton looking across there. The challenge still coming from South Australia and Western Australia, but New South Wales, with about 50 metres to go, surely have this race one. It's New South Wales out in front, and they lead by a full boat length. Challenge coming again from the far side of the course. They're lifting South Australia. They've moved past Western Australia. It is still out in front. New South Wales, as they push it towards the finish line, 25 metres to go. New South Wales will cross the line in first place. They've won the Interstate Men's Youth Cup, and they've done it in fine style. New South Wales in first place. Jubilation in second place. South Australia just swamping Western Australia through the final 100 metres, and Western Australia finishing in third place. But a great performance there by this very young New South Wales combination to win the Noel F. Wilkinson Trophy, and New South Wales, the defending champions, have won back-to-back titles in the Interstate Men's Youth Cup.
Time of 5 minutes 50 seconds, Tim, and in conditions that are pretty dead out here at the Penrith International Rowing Course, that's pretty fast. So New South Wales, they got out. The field was pretty compacted in the first 500, but at the mark, the 500 metre mark, New South Wales had a minor lead, and that augurs very well. They extended that well and hung on to it. They were brilliantly stroked through the race, with looking very sharp and accurate, and a nice, relatively high rating, and they held on to win by over a length.
Yes, Nick Wheatley is the stroke. Rundle, Costa, Hargraves, Scott, Jarvis, Purnell, Foxton in this crew. And Frank Goulas, of course, is the Cox. And you can see the conditions, absolutely perfect. A little bit of a wind, headwind blowing there, but didn't cause New South Wales too many problems in lane 7. And they've beaten South Australia into second place, with Western Australia in third for the Interstate Men's Youth Cup. That is the Noel F. Wilkinson Trophy, and jubilation from New South Wales, and haven't had a good couple of years too, because they've done pretty well at the Youth Festival, and they've done well here today, and they did very well yesterday too in the under-23s.
Well, that augurs very well for New South Wales rowing for the years to come, with a very strong crew here winning by over a length, and that's a pretty big margin in the Youth 8, I'd say. And the 6th man very comfortable with the win there, enjoying himself. I think he took his hand off the oar before the finish line. He'll get told off for that.
Yeah, great replay though, isn't it? The jubilation of a lot of these young rowers.